we thought it would be fun to have a little story about somebody that is new to Branches and share a little bit about that experience with us. So I would love to invite up our friend, Nick Bailey. Join me here. I don't know if anyone has noticed, but we have a fancy new cordless mic that someone secretly donated. We're feeling real fancy this morning. Welcome, Nick. Yeah, we're so stoked. We were thinking about small groups, and we thought it'd be so neat for someone to share a little bit about it. And Nick is new to our community, so we're so excited. So I have a couple questions that we prepared to talk about. One of the first ones is, Nick, what made you first interested in joining a small group?
Yeah, so basically I didn't grow up going to church or studying the Bible or anything like that. I basically know zero about religion. Over the last couple of years, I've been gaining more interest in wanting to learn about faith and kind of build a relationship with God. So I started having some pretty meaningful conversations with my friend Corey Taylor, and he would invite me to church, but I felt uncomfortable coming to church, and I wanted to find like a different way to like learn. And so when he told me that him and his wife were going to be hosting a small group, I figured it'd be like a great opportunity to try to learn more, and so I gave it a shot.
Yeah. Woo. So what do you feel like was one of the most surprising experiences that you that kind of surprised you about small groups?
So I didn't know what to expect when I decided to join a small group. So I was like surprised by everything, really. Yeah, like I made the assumption that it was going to be like more of a Bible study, but when I got there, like I found out we were going to be doing this thing called Rooted, and you gave a better description of like what Rooted was, than I can do. But yeah, so Rooted like had all these topics that we would discuss, and it was basically confirming to me that I was like completely out of my element. Like I didn't know what we were doing, and even the way the group was structured took a little while for me to get used to. I kept thinking to myself, like, what did I get into? But it was a good experience, and it was nice to hear everyone's different perspectives on the topics and how it like impacted them, and it was good to be in that small group environment and just learn from the people in my group.
Thanks so much. Yeah, if you haven't gone through Rooted yet, it's kind of like the foundation of the Christian faith. So it's kind of like a fun group that kind of you go through some of the practices of what are kind of the basics of some of our beliefs. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then like we would get there and we would like have dinner, which was really fun, and then we'd start with like a song and an opening prayer and a closing prayer, and like I that was just something that I never thought in my life that I would like be a part of. So yeah, it was like cool to do that, and being with Corey and Bree, like they made me feel really welcomed, and so did everyone else. And yeah, that was like another interesting part. And the amount of PKs in that group, like I didn't know what a PK was at that time.
Do you want to tell them what that is?
Yeah, pastor's kid.
Awesome. And what was one of your most favorite parts about it?
One of my favorite things was just the friendships that I've gained, like attending the group. Yeah, I feel like I got to be a part of a group of really cool people who were like willing to share their knowledge with me, just because I felt so out of place. And yeah, like when I first started coming to Branches, I would like cling to Corey and Bree's side just because I wanted to sit with them. But then after a few weeks of that Rooted, I feel like I got that like sense of community that Rooted was supposed to provide. And it made it easier for me to start attending church and just being a part of Branches. So, yeah, that was a good one.
Nick's even serving on a team now. Woo! So lastly, Nick, what's something that you're looking forward to this next semester? With small groups? Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to kind of picking up where I left off. I want to learn more and build more friendships and relationships with people that I don't know, and get to know more members of Branches. I'm looking forward to that. So.
Awesome. Can we give Nick a Big round of applause for